The old man in front of us, who looks like a skeleton, is the most legendary player in snooker history, the Hurricane, Alex Higgins. He single-handedly brought snooker back to life when it was on the verge of decline, and was known as the only genius. He was also Ronnie O'Sullivan's most admired idol. But in this match, the once great genius had been tortured by cancer until he was nothing but skin and bone. It was the 2010 Seniors Tour. He chose to compete in order to pay for his medical expenses. His opponent this time was another legend, Cliff Thorburn, and this match became the final performance of his career. 3 months after the match, Higgins passed away. At that time, he was suffering from throat cancer, had lost all his teeth, and could barely eat. He survived only on baby food. To raise £20,000 for dental implants. He forced his weak body to step onto the table once again, and his life, just like this match, had already entered its final countdown. Higgins's career prize money totaled £4 million. And remember, this was in the 1980s. That was an astronomical number. But back then, Higgins was a complete drifter. He squandered everything: drinking, prostitution, gambling, and soon burned through all his earnings. In his later years, he had to rely on government welfare to survive. His body was so weak that he had to hold onto the table just to stand. Yet even so, the moment the cue returned to his hands, that fighting instinct carved deep into his bones was reignited. Even with his hunched figure, he still wanted to give the fans who had always waited in the stands one last performance. Fate seemed to have arranged it on purpose. In his farewell match, he met his old rival, Cliff Thorburn. Back when they were young, the two were the most distinctive players in snooker. One was the Hurricane, known for his storm-like attacking play. The other, a tactical master, famous for his defensive precision. Their battles were the most classic spear versus shield duels in snooker history. Just like today's Ronnie O'Sullivan and Mark Selby, the two had a long and complicated rivalry, even coming to blows on the table in the past. After the organizers announced this match, tickets sold out within hours, because everyone knew this would be the farewell ceremony of an era. When the match began, the Hurricane's movements were clearly not what they used to be. The cue trembled slightly in his hands, but just when everyone thought he had no strength left, a precise attacking shot reignited the entire arena. That familiar rhythm, that precise control, it was as if time had turned back for a moment. The once rebellious, carefree genius had returned. Thunderous applause filled the hall. For that moment, everyone forgot that he was already gravely ill.